Hey, we in that Uber car, B.O.B., yeah, check it out. You know I'm from the 413. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the journey, part 23. What's your favorite bearded man? The one, the only, Bobbbaaaay. What's going on, folks? I hope this sounds good. Forgot to put my headphones in, so we're gonna keep rolling. Welcome back to your favorite show with the bearded man. We are here in the Uber office, outside of the content crib. Had to shoot it in the Uber office because that's where I shoot it. This is where I create content. Ladies and gentlemen, we have had quite the week this past week. The past 7 days of my life, they've gone like a blink of an eye. To start off the week, I need to give a quick shout out to my homie Dylan. Actually, he announced his virtual reality tour with Abstract and Ryan Oakes. Now, although this isn't news for me, it still kind of is because I will be part of the tour. I'm not sure what exact dates, but I will be part of that journey. And I need to get a quick shout out to my brother because this has been a long time coming. This is over 20 plus cities nationwide, and I've been with him since the very beginning. He's definitely is a very important piece to my business operation, podcasting, YouTube stuff, and just art direction and graphics. So I appreciate my brother. But if you're in any of those cities, check out the flyer. I'll have it posted, and stop by. I should be there. The favorite bearded man might be there. Not every city, but I will be there. Check me out and be like, yo, what's good, Bobbbaaaay? We gonna take a pic? Yeah, we gonna take a pic. Also, Monday, I celebrated the 2K followers on Instagram. So I bought myself a cake. I put 4 little candles on there that numbered out 2,000, and I ate the red velvet cake, and it felt great. So shout out to the people who follow me on Instagram. If you don't already, give your boy a follow. Okay, I'm always IG storying my Uber streets. I'm showing you guys the behind the scenes of the bearded man's life. Not too crazy, but it is a lifestyle. Big week. We had episode 87 of Purpose in the Youth podcast with Blake Pinsker, the brand director for Mvmt. This podcast was all about finding the right people and how important it's been for Mvmt as a business and as a company to have gotten to where they are today.
It actually brings me back to a question you asked earlier about why do you think Mvmt has achieved the success it has? Another key thing that I write in bold text, people. Finding the right people, building the right culture is the only reason we've gotten to where we're at. Yeah. The only reason we'll continue to climb. And I see so many other companies, people come to us now for advice, and I love giving advice because, again, I don't think we've had one person leave the company. We haven't had to fire one person. I truly believe in Gary's line also, like, it's not about hiring, it's about firing. Yeah. But somehow we've hired such talented, amazing, good-hearted people that there hasn't been a question like, oh, this person's like killing the business, we need to fire them. And everyone owns their shit. Everyone is super motivated, and we've built a family.
Blake talked about it in the podcast of how he has to credit so much of their success being to the team that they've built, which is not just in his case scenario why it's important, but I think as anybody in this world, whatever it is you're trying to do, it is so important to have a team that supports you, that brings value to the table, that can help you out in your weaknesses. I know what my strengths are, people. I know my weaknesses is art direction and kind of graphics, and I don't have the greatest eye for color and for fonts, and that's why I have my homie Dylan, that's why I have my homie Darius, that's why I have other homies that do that stuff, and I can have help, and I would call them part of my team. And I think it's super important that you find people that can help you out. And obviously, this isn't like scratch my back and I'm not gonna scratch yours. Like, you have to give value and get value. But Blake's story was really great. He ended up going into the real estate industry right after he graduated college. People told him there was no money to be made in marketing. He did it for some time, hated the job, and that's how he got into Mvmt. From there in 2013, went from a 4-person team to 35 plus in LA. Just an awesome story. And Blake just came in dropping gems. He gets it. He's a big fan of Gary Vee. He's a big fan of a lot of people that I'm inspired by. He's friends with Sam Colder, that one blonde kid, Jeremiah Davis, he's been on the pod. And I know Langer, he's been on the pod. He's just very connected to a lot of super passionate people, and I'm inspired by Mvmt and what they've done in the last couple of years. So I was super happy to get that podcast. Shout out to Blake. Check out that podcast. Link is in the description below. Thursday, we ended up releasing the episode 20 of the Breakfast is Served behind the back, little backwards pass with the basketball through the back.
He catches the ball on the post, right? And one of the first options was the point guard cutting through the paint, and like he kind of does like a dish off. One of those plays that's never really there. Yeah. But it's like they tell you to look for it, Yeah. So like, all right, run option 1. Kirby catches it in the block. I run through the middle. He goes like this, throws it behind his back. Meanwhile, there'd be a defender there. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that would never fucking work. Kirby was like kind of fucking around. Harrington goes, Kirby, come here. Mind you, Kirby's looking down by like 1.5 feet to this dude. He's like, yes, coach. He's like, Kirby, if you throw the ball behind your back one more time, I'm gonna make you run until you die.
Great podcast, a lot of entertainment. Check that out. Link is in the description below. Then moving up to Friday, we ended up releasing the behind the scenes meeting with Blake Pinsker, and that was awesome to now release the second behind the scenes.
But you're doing everything that it takes to get there, and not only that, you're playing the part. I heard a quote the other day. It was like, I'd rather be prepared and wait for an opportunity than be underprepared and be hit with an opportunity. And I think you're running this like you have 100 million listens on every podcast, which is amazing.
I need to give a quick shout out to my man Kirk. This is Kirk. Put a little picture of Kirk and his Instagram below. Make sure you guys follow him and just give him some love, because he's doing this, helping me out, and he doesn't need to be doing it, but I appreciate him. But this behind the scenes have been great. I've been getting a lot of good feedback. People seem to really like it. They really enjoy it. It's giving you guys a little behind the scenes of what's that first interaction is like, meeting them in the parking lot of the content crib to after the podcast, getting, you know, what they say, what they thought about the podcast. So, you know, the behind the scenes, I'm really starting to enjoy it. It's really kind of giving people a little bit more inside scoop of what the Bearded Man is up to, and I want to keep putting out more content like that. I want to get to a point where I'm releasing content every single day, and that's what we're here to document on the journey, to show that this has all just been a growing process. But check out that vlog if you haven't yet. Link is also in the description. Saturday and Sunday, we went through the Uber streets, as you already know, ladies and gentlemen. Long hours, long nights, cruising through the streets of LA, from Beverly Hills to West Hollywood to Malibu to Santa Monica to Compton to every part of LA. The one and only Bearded Man is rolling through the streets, folks. I'm cruising, I'm killing it. Story of the week though was this woman that I had to make a quick stop at the Chinatown Express in Inglewood. Word, you want to stop at the Chinatown Express so you can run in and get some food? Well, you better be bringing me something too, all right? Okay, not so much of a quick stop. Let me tell you that right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna make a stop somewhere, take it from me, the best in the business, the best Uber driver out there. Make it something quick, like 3 to 4 minutes. If you have to run in, grab a quick Powerade, grab me one too, but just grab what you need and keep it moving. I'm not there, or any Uber driver's not out there, to spend 10 minutes in the parking lot, scrolling up and down IG, and, you know, looking at my Twitter for 10, 15 minutes while you get food made on the spot, okay? So, just a quick shout out to her. Great gal, but please, don't make your Uber driver wait. We don't have time for that. We make money on the distance, not the time. So that's all I have to say about the Uber life. But we kept grinding through the weekend. Streets like this. And then today, big piece of content. I graduated college. Now what do I do next?
I realized during my my junior year that what I thought I wanted to do, the corporate route, and getting a job, that actually wasn't what I wanted to do. I knew it had to be passion-based. I knew it had to be purpose-based. And going into my senior year, I had told my parents that I wasn't gonna apply to any job. I wasn't gonna just take whatever came across my lap. It had to be something I was passionate about, and it was something that my parents had always told me as a kid. And I remember my father always saying, like, no matter what it is you do, as long as you love it, I'll support you. We'll support you, your mother and I. And that always stuck with me. And I never, at the time when I was a kid, he was kind of telling me that when we were being raised, I never really realized how important that was, or, you know, how impactful that was gonna be until I got older. And as I got older and then got to this moment of, now I'm graduating college, now I need to figure out what I want to do, that comment was always in my head.
This was something that I was super inspired to make. I was gonna post a picture on Thursday, and I'll put the picture up right now, from when I graduated college. Shout out to my sister, she's the one that shot this. She took that picture. But I was gonna post this picture with a caption of just like how this whole 2 years has been so quick and how it's just been whatever. And as much as I know the picture maybe would have really kind of showed people insight, I wanted to make a video. Once again, my man Kirk, shout out to Kirk, he came through. We drew up this concept of just walking down my neighborhood, just talking about what that experience was like from graduating college and what the last 2 years has been like. And I'm really happy with how this piece of content came out, because it's just showing people my story of how I got to where I am today. Like that moment when I graduated college, and you know, I'm so farther away from that moment that I feel much more confident, and I'm happy with where I'm at, and I'm doing things I wanted to do. But when I was graduating, I didn't have any direction. I didn't have this all figured out. I wasn't doing a podcast. I wasn't doing a second podcast. I wasn't doing these vlogs. I didn't have any content out there. When I think back on how much has changed in just 2 2 years and how fast that flew by. I knew I wanted to create something that really would hopefully give people some insight. And it's pretty much just an 8-minute video of me walking, talking about this whole experience of what it was like to graduate. And, you know, I just hope it gives people, maybe you're graduating college right now, you don't know what you want to do, and this is the time to take the risk, take the leap. You know, I go into real depth. You can check out the video in the description below, but I pretty much just talk about how this is a scary moment for a lot of people, and as scary as it is, know this is the best moment in your life, because you have everything that you've needed to get you to this point in your life happen. You went to high school, you went to college, you have the diploma, it's in your back pocket. Now the choice is yours. The time is yours. From this moment, for the rest of your life, you can do whatever you want as long as you pay your bills, you are a law-abiding citizen, you don't cause any trouble. As long as you are a good person in this world, in the United States of America, you will not get, nobody will care. So take the leap. Do the things you've actually wanted to do. Watch the video. I'm really passionate about this subject, and it's something that I want to talk about more in my content through inspiring people or through just telling my story. But if you graduated college and you don't know what you want to do next, this might be the piece of content to help you. All I gotta say is chase the dream, chase the passion, believe in yourself, and with time, it'll all work out. And that kind of goes off with that's kind of what I want to say for the end of this video, for the journey part 23, of just believe in yourself, you know, do your best today, do your best every day. Wow, it's just life, it's a one-shot game, ladies and gentlemen. I can't say it enough. You know, we don't always have to have it figured out. I just did an Instagram live with somebody that was 20 years young, and he's trying to figure out what he wants to do, and the best thing you can do is start. And do stop when something starts to feel like a job, or something starts to feel like you're not truly passionate anymore. The hardest part is starting something, but also recognize that it's okay to stop. If you don't enjoy it, it's not a failure. You tried something and you didn't like it, so stop. I've done different YouTube series. You can scroll back on my YouTube where I did the brain food series for a little bit of time, and I was like, okay, this is cool, but I don't like it anymore, so I stopped. Did the way I see it for 6 weeks straight, kind of got bored with it, stopped. Then I threw in a new one a couple weeks ago. Start things, try it out. If you don't like it, stop, move on to the next. Try, stick to something. Try, stick to something. Just do a bunch of different stuff, see what works, see what doesn't work, understand what you're good at, what you need to work on, and just keep running and doing the thing over and over and over and over again. And with time, things will start to click. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you as always for tuning into my content. I cannot say it enough. Please like, comment, subscribe, drop a comment below. Any questions you might have below for the beater man himself, drop it below. I just want you guys to stay positive, stay humble, keep doing your thing, keep chasing your dreams. If you ever need any inspo or you need some positivity, go to my YouTube, go to my Instagram, go to my Twitter. I'm there just trying to promote positivity. If you have any questions, email me, direct message me. I'm here to answer people. I'm gonna try doing some Instagram lives more, but thank you for everything you guys do. Even just a little comments and seeing the numbers go up just a little bit fuels me to keep going. So I appreciate you guys all. This has been the journey part 23. Bearded man Bobbbaaaay checking out. We'll catch you next time, same place next week, and that's it. See ya.